East Palestine and Ohio as a whole are dealing with the severe consequences of this administration's lack of action for 2 years. Even before any of these derailments happened, they could have been on the job. I mean, first of all, one of the first things I would have done coming into the administration is to look at every and anything that the Trump administration rolled back. That's number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hell, my 2 toddlers could have said that, tell you that. That's the first thing you do coming into the administration. That's simple. And whose fault is that? I guess they're gonna blame it on Trump. That they didn't take a look at the things that this man rolled back, take an accounting and do something different if need be. They didn't do any of that. Let's put up this headline. Officials probing if toxins from train derailment spilled into Ohio River. You think? Drinking water source for 5 million people. So the people of East Palestine they are at the eye of all of this. But trust and believe this has a ripple effect all across the state and even going into Pittsburgh. Okay, hello somebody on this? So let's stop making excuses for these people with fancy titles and demand that they do their damn job. 50 Shades of We weighed in on this too. There have been numerous reports of dead animals all over Ohio. The Norfolk Southern train derailment is a major ecological disaster and people need to be criminally charged for this kind of gross negligence or it's doomed to repeat itself. And he tweeted that at the president of the United States of America. I'm with you, 50 Shades of We. You damn right, absolutely. And a reminder, if there were toxic chemicals being released in wealthy suburban areas, there would be a little more outraged than what we're seeing right now. This is indeed a class issue. But this isn't just Secretary Buttigieg. Don't think we've forgotten about you, Ohio Governor Mike DeWine. We're not letting you off the hook either, boo. Put up his tweet. East Palestine residents are able to return to their homes. Really? Governor? Seriously? He needs to be outraged. His hair should be on fire. He should be out there saying to these people, I'm gonna do everything that I can in my power. And even though there's a Democrat as president, I'm gonna partner with that president and his administration to get you some relief right now. But I'm sending the cavalry to help you right now. I'm gonna use some of the state coffers right now. And then I'm partnering with the feds. We will not stand for this, Norfolk Southern. We coming for you, baby. If I were governor, that's what I would be doing, but that's me. David Dean had this to say. Governor Mike DeWine has not made a public statement on East Palestine since saying everyone could return home 5 days ago. At a press conference where a reporter was arrested and charged, DeWine has taken the intervening time to celebrate Ohio's inventors. Though, Lance, I don't even know what you're gonna do with this. I sigh deeply, really.
We didn't even talk about the fact that one of the reporters who was trying to actually cover this story ended up getting arrested. It's like from a top on down kind of, the cover up was the first move rather than like public safety, which is ultimately like a lot of people are shocked and appalled at everything they're seeing right now. But what you're seeing is something that time and time again, if you have a system set up in which corporations are going to want to maximize as much profit as possible to be competitive with other competitors and other corporations, you need a government that's going to put regulations in place to be able to protect the safety of the people. If the government under Trump suddenly removes those regulations and you don't return them, like you said, then again, you are just waiting for these disasters to happen. This is just a matter of time kind of scenario.
Yeah, and they're culpable. I mean, you gotta admit you have the power now. Right now, they are not helpless. And I'm hoping that people are listening to our commentary today, get that you can like politicians, right? People like politicians, but you can't like and love these politicians so much that you excuse inaction, even in the face of people's literal lives being in danger. I mean, there are parents that are worried about their babies drinking that water, and I don't blame them. It's in the soil, it's in the air, and then folks are gonna sit up here and defend Buttigieg or Biden or anybody. I mean, President Obama was in office and this happened. I say the same thing. This is not about respect the persons, except for having respect for the people who are closest to the pain. Governor DeWine, President Biden, Secretary Buttigieg, can you hear us? I'm calling on Black Jesus. That's who I have to call in when it's real serious. And this is really, really serious. It's very disappointing too.